Hey, how we doing? It's Justin here. Just come up to a church farm up in Ardley, which is about a 10-15 minute drive away from me, and yeah, it's a great place, fantastic farm. Do a lot for the local community and that, and you can camp here. They've got cabins here, which will sleep like a small family of four, like a log cabin that's got a stove in it. And it's a great place. I've just come up here today because later in the year, with a couple of others, we're looking to do a little bushcraft gathering up here. Sorry, I've just cut myself really badly on my finger. I'll get that addressed to in a minute, but I'm just going to carry on with my video. So yeah, I've come up here today and yeah, just got the half lavvu set up. And just got a fire going, and there were some little bricks that were around and a couple of logs that someone left, so I've kind of utilised them, got the fire going far enough away from the lavvu, so I'm not absolutely roasting hot, and this is a pretty nice day with virtually no wind. But yeah, it's really nice up here. I've been coming here for about 10-12 years, mountain biking with the guys, and I have camped out here with my dad and that in the past, and stayed in the cabins. Yeah, it's a great place. So I've just come up here today, as I say, with a half lavvu set, and just been working on some knife skills. Obviously I've just cut myself really bad, but I'm going to get that sorted out in a second. It's not too bad, it's just a funny angle to cut, so I'll get that seen to. But yeah, so I've been up here, I've been using again Moroniv 2000, which I'm kind of using a bit more just lately, and I've just been working on, it's just coming in. Just been working on some knife skills and that, practicing different types of knots. So I might be a little bit close there. Different types of notches into the wood. V notch, bail notch. So the bail notch would be used for like upside down, hanging your billy can or your canteen mug and that on there on a fire. You got your cabin notch here, which is for like interlocking logs together, say like a log cabin style. Classic V notch, which is great for like toggles, tying cordage to, for like tarps and getting your cordage and your paracord and that around when you're tying onto things. And then the last one on here, and that is a V notch. Sorry, not, that's the V notch, and that. So, and the last one on here is your like your stake notch, and that. So that'd be like in the ground, and that's in the ground, and then you'd, for getting your tarps down, tiny tents down into, and that. So yeah, just kind of been working on that today, and that's just a little bit of skill. So just sat in the lavvu whilst that's going. And yeah, just enjoying it, really. It's just nice, it's just really nice, just to get out for a little bit, practice some skills, always good. Just been having a little read of my like classic Dave Canterbury Bushcraft 101 and the advanced book of that as well. So it's just nice with just a little fire in the background, just to come along, say, working on practicing some skills. And again, so say like a nice little stick like this, just handy sort of practice. So on the end, I made like the stake end at a reasonable enough angle so that it's not too pointy and sharp, so it's going to snap as soon as you get it into the ground. Also on the top of the stick, and that, like the stake end, and that's buttoning it off, and that, so you take some around, you button it off and just sort of slightly sort of shape it so that when you're sort of staking it into the ground, it's not going to mushroom and split out. So it's just really handy to come out sometimes, sit down and just kind of work on some little bits that you want to do. It's a great little place here, I love it. It's relatively near a road where I am now, on the edge of the farm. But where we'd normally camp is further up in the woods across a few of the fields, but we can't use that at the moment because they've got the pheasants and the partridge in there. So I've just asked today just to sort of stay out of that way. I've just come down to this area where some of the log cabins and that are. But yeah, just great just to have this up as a little bit of a backdrop. Sitting there gives you a bit of comfort, a little bit of a windbreak, although it's not really windy today. But yeah, say just come up here, been using this a lot just lately, the Moradif 2000, which I kind of got a review on the go at the moment that I'm working on before I put that on YouTube. It's a great little knife, absolutely love it, and it's perfect for working with stakes and practicing. It's just got a really good feel, comfortable grip and that on it. So again, it's just one of them things that you come along, you may not necessarily always use these particular notches in pieces of wood, but actually to be able to practice the art of making them for when you need them. Obviously you're never going to have a notch stick like this and be using all of these in one go. This is just like a practice stick. Okay, so it's a practice stick, and what I could also practice on the end of there as well is making like a feather stick. So it's just a great little thing to do while you just sat down with a coffee and that. I do love the coffee and the cookser, and that's to say, it's just a great little thing to do while you come out here. Just practice something that you're not always necessarily going to use every day that you're out, just to keep those fundamental basic skills up, so that even if you're not going to particularly use these particular notches, you may be with someone that's in camp and they'll want an idea of doing them. So great little thing to do while you're practicing. Let's pop that knife away so that's not being used, and there you go. So I'm just going to crack on, just chill out for a little bit more, and that's it. Just a very simple little video today. I'm going to check out now Justin, North Arts Bushcrafter. Catch you later. Bye.